I don't rhyme or anything like that. If any of you saw me last year, I just get up and tell stories and say what I think about the world. When I'm done, you can go over to my table. If you didn't get one of those pamphlets already, take as much stuff as you want over there, theoutlook.speaks.org. The stuff's in a little plastic bag just so it doesn't blow away. And again, thanks to all you who come up to me and said you saw me last year and you've been waiting for me to get up, so I appreciate it. Listen, right? Last year an incident took place when I was up on this stage. There was a group playing back here, and something happened where Justice apologized to me the rest of the day about this, and people were coming up to me apologizing, but no one needed to apologize, because I'm glad everybody saw it happen, and I'll tell you what it was. I was up here doing my thing, and we're supposed to be here together. See, I believe these turntables and microphones and all the drums and guitars, those are weapons, and musicians are forgetting about that. Remember in the 60s, they used to use music as a weapon. Well, I'm up here saying what I had to say, okay? And one of the guys in the band started yelling at me to hurry up because his band wanted to play. Now, I'm speaking about the children, like he talked about. There's problems like child prostitution, domestic violence, and this guy wasn't having it because he wanted his band to play, and enough of me, and I was taking up too much time. So what did I do? I said, all right, fine, I'm done. And I walked off the stage after just a couple minutes. And that was the best thing he could have done because it drew more people over to my table. So I was totally cool with that. But the point of the story is this, right? You can give a hand to that if you want. The point of the story was this. For the next couple weeks, that was like the running joke amongst my friends, right? And they kept bringing that guy up. I go, guys, you know what? No one thinks they're part of the problem. I guarantee you that guy had children and possibly grandchildren, right? No one thinks they're part of the problem. All my left-wing friends, they look at my right-wing conservative friends. They go, I'm not like them, they're Nazis. And then my right-wing friends look at their left-wing friends and go, they're communists, I'm not like them. You know what? Both parties are causing this problem that you see in this country right now. And until people start ditching this two-party split that we have for every single issue in this country, nothing's going to get solved, right? Why can't a left-wing gay rights activist be against abortion? Why can't a religious conservative guy why can't he be an environmentalist? It's ridiculous how they split this up, and it ends up being a civil war where everyone's against each other, and I'm so against that because it solves absolutely nothing. And I'll tell you this as well, right? I've lived in this state my entire life, and I'm getting increasingly concerned about the fact that Bostonians, and again, I'm from the South Shore, but I guess it's all the Boston area, are becoming more and more proud of some of the things that happen around here that we should really be embarrassed about. For example, Whitey Bulger is on trial right now. Instead of teaching our children, you should not act like that guy, he murdered people, he did nothing with his life. Instead, we make movies and we write books about these people and we applaud them and we tune into the TV drooling, watching what's going to happen at the trial. And it's the same thing. God love you guys. I'm not a big sports fan. All my friends love sports, but I'll be honest with you guys. I go to the mall and I see Bruins this, Bruins that, and every shirt is associated with beating somebody up. That's fine. It's America. You can do whatever you want, but there's going to be consequences to that type of behavior. If that's what you're going to teach the little children, you're going to tell them not to fight, but it's okay for the Bruins to fight. It's okay for Whitey Bulger to murder people. There's going to be consequences if you live that way, all right? Now, I only have one more thing to say because I told Justice I'd hurry it up because he's running a little behind. Some of my stuff's a little political too, all right? And again, if you're into stopping child abuse and all these other things we talked about, definitely check out my table because I put kind of a different twist on things. And I talk about pop culture and how you got all these people that are famous. I would do anything to have millions and millions of people listening to me. And I see Katy Perry and Kesha and Lil Wayne and all these other people. Like I said, hip-hop's a weapon. And these people on MTV right now, they're messing up real bad right now because they're not using that mic as a weapon. They're using it to say silly things to kids and make money. And they're screwing up and it's getting nothing done. Right? I remember a time when that was a weapon, and I'm going to finish off saying this. I'm also a little concerned with something that happened in Watertown that we're not talking about right now. The fact that the police went through everybody's house illegally with no warrant. And you know what the problem is? You can give a hand to that. That's all right. I see that. I'm going to tell you what the bigger problem is, guys, right? Whenever I bring this up, it turns into this big discussion, this police this, the police that. Wrong. I don't blame the police at all. There was no discussion about this after it happened. I saw people applauding and happy. There should have been a meeting about this in the State House. Washington, D.C. should have had a congressional meeting about what we do next time something like this happens. Because you can't go through people's houses just because someone saw someone run through somebody's yard, okay? This is the people's fault. I say if the people are going to sit there drooling and doing nothing about this, then I say let the police go through people's houses, if that's how you're going to behave, okay? Because we're getting too used, thank you, we're getting way too used to this type of thing where the Constitution gets ripped apart. Do you want to live by the Constitution or not? And guys, I will close by saying this. I don't mind talking about the police, but I also have friends that are police. They know how I feel. I'm against police brutality, but I don't mind being friends with anybody. I don't think I should judge people just because of their job. And I'll say this, guys, right? I don't think saying every time the police comes up, making violent threats again, oh, I don't like the police, I'm going to beat them up, set the police cars on fire. That doesn't solve anything either. You know why? Because when you talk like that, you're just as bad as some punk kid who thinks it's okay to harass people because he has a badge. Two rights don't make a wrong. This goes, like I said, it goes back and forth like a bouncing ball, and nothing gets solved, okay? So just think of, you might agree with some of the things I said, you might disagree. It's fine, I'll be here for a while. If you want to talk to me, you can take some of those pamphlets, the outlookspeech.org. And again, guys, a lot of the things I talk about you might not agree with. I go hard against pop culture because I just think it's sending such a poisonous message, especially to the little girls and to the little boys. It's amazing to me how many girls think it's okay for a guy to hit them. I know girls that are like that. They go, it's okay, I mouthed off to them. That's got to stop, and that starts in your home, okay? So that's all I got to say. Thanks, guys. Yo, I'm here right now. I'm not always in this area, but I'm here. I got my friends Josh, Brooke, and Sean with me, so I'm here now if you want to talk with me or ask questions. And like I said, if you disagree, that's totally fine. I debate this stuff with people, and all my pamphlets are there. Take whatever you want. On my website is our Facebook and YouTube links. Check it out. Add it. I speak. I'm up in Maine in a couple weeks, and then who knows, the next time I'll be in this area, but when I am, I'll have it on the website. Justice, thanks very much, my man. Thanks for having me again. That's it, guys. Peace. Thank you.